The Tale of Akuni and the Breath that Walked Before Him. In the ancient days, before roads learned how to stretch and before time learned how to hurry, there was a village called Azanu. Azanu was not just a village, Azanu was a destination. If you missed your way in Azla, they told you, follow the traders, they will reach Azanu. If business failed in Azmila, they said, take a horse, go to Azanu. Money wakes early there. From Aziz and beyond, people traveled with horses, carts, and tired legs. Some came for trade. Some came for shelter. Some simply came because Azanu was known as the most peaceful, busiest, and most beautiful community in all the region of Aza. Their king was friendly but firm. Their elders were disciplined like sharpened sticks. Their people were neat, calm, and respectful. Arguments ended before they started. Greetings lasted longer than quarrels. Everything in Azanu worked. Everything. Except one man. His name was Akuni. And Akuni did not walk alone. His breath arrived first. In Azanu, meetings were orderly, until Akuni appeared. Weddings were joyful, until Akuni smiled. Festivals were loud and colorful, until Akuni greeted someone. The moment Akuni opened his mouth, even just to say, good morning, people remembered urgent things elsewhere. Oh, I left my fire on. My goat is giving birth. I must count my fingers outside. People scattered like dry leaves in Harmattan wind. Children covered their noses with their sleeves. Elders suddenly remembered old pains in their knees. Drummers forgot their rhythm. Someone once said, Akuni's mouth does not speak, it announces itself. Another added, it does not follow him, it leads him. Akuni heard everything and said nothing, because talking only made it worse. Whispers followed Akuni like shadows. The elders said it started when he was very young, when he was too small to understand respect, when he was too playful to understand consequences. It was said that Akuni once deeply offended his grandfather in a way no elder should ever be offended. No one liked to explain it directly. They only shook their heads and said, some mistakes follow you longer than your legs. And his grandfather, a man known for sharp words and sharper anger, spoke words that should never be spoken over a child. From that day, Akuni changed, not his face, not his strength, only the thing that came out when he spoke. Akuni tried everything. He chewed leaves. He bathed his mouth with bitter herbs. He avoided speaking for days. Nothing worked. Finally, he made a decision. If human beings could not help him, then the gods must answer. The shrine of Azanu stood quiet and heavy, a place where even the wind lowered its voice. People entered softly. Problems entered loudly in their hearts, but never through their mouths. Akuni approached the shrine alone. No escort, no greetings, no conversation. For once, people were grateful. The priest of the shrine, old, wise, and respected, sat on his carved stool. He saw Akuni bow. Akuni did not speak. He sat carefully, very carefully. The priest smiled. Ah, Akuni, he said calmly. What can I do for you? Speak. The gods are listening. For a moment, Akuni hesitated. He bowed his head again. Then, he opened his mouth. What followed did not knock. It entered. The fire in the shrine flickered. The priest froze. The air changed its mind. Birds outside suddenly took off for no reason. The priest inhaled once, then forgot how breathing worked. He covered his nose with his sleeve. The sacred bell swung without being touched. This, the priest croaked, standing up, is not an ordinary problem. He turned away, turned back, stepped back again. Close your mouth, he commanded. Akuni closed it immediately. Silence returned, but not peace. The priest wiped tears from his eyes, not from emotion. He faced Akuni seriously. This matter, he said, is older than herbs, deeper than baths, heavier than shame. He leaned closer, careful. What you carry was sent. Akuni's eyes widened. The priest continued. A word spoken in anger can turn into a shadow that never leaves. Then the ground beneath the shrine gave a low rumble. Not loud, just enough. The gods had agreed. The priest raised his staff. There may be a way, he said slowly, but it will not be simple, and it will not be free. Akuni swallowed. The shrine doors creaked shut by themselves. And somewhere deep inside the shrine, Something laughed.